Hi, my name is Officer Sanchez, and today I will be conducting your citizenship interview. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, thank you.
That's great. Can you please raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes, I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Can I please see your permanent resident card and your state ID, please?
Yeah, here they are.
Thank you. You can have these back now.
Thank you.
Now I am going to capture your picture.
Okay.
One more second. Thank you. You're going to place your right index finger on the fingerprint scanner in front of you. Thank you. Now you're going to place your left index finger on the fingerprint scanner in front of you. Perfect. Thank you. For this next part of the interview, I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You will need to answer 6 of them correctly. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Vote in a federal election.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil Rights Movement.
And please read the following sentence.
When is Independence Day?
Now, using this paper and pen, you're going to write down the following sentence. Independence Day is in July. Independence Day is in July. Independence Day is in July. Okay? Did anyone help you fill out this application?
Yes, I pay a lawyer to do it.
What is your full legal name?
Miguel Sánchez Lopez.
What other names have you used in the past?
I have not used any other names.
What changes will you be making to your name?
I would like to remove my second last name.
What is your date of birth?
June 19, 1984.
Where were you born?
I was born in Dominican Republic.
What is your height and your weight?
I am 5 feet 10 inches tall and I weigh 180 pounds.
Please give me your full social security number.
190096019.
What is the best contact number for you?
305-503-3305.
How long have you been a permanent resident?
For 7 years.
How did you become a permanent resident?
My father petitioned me.
What is your address?
419 East Adams Avenue, Orlando, Florida.
How long have you lived at this address?
For 5 years.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te está yendo con la práctica? Recuerda que si te gustaría prepararte para responder una entrevista como esta, ofrecemos un curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. En este curso encontrarás un orden de trabajo sin interrupciones que podrás estudiar a tu propio ritmo y a tus propios tiempos sin importar tu nivel de inglés. Además, contarás con el apoyo de nuestro equipo ayudándote en tu preparación. Recuerda, esta página es cursosconfernando.com. Continuemos con la práctica. Mucha suerte.
What is your previous address?
389 West Lincoln Street, Miami, Florida.
Are you married?
Yes.
When did you get married?
February 14, 2019.
What is your spouse's full legal name?
Mari Carmen Sanchez.
Can you spell the first name for me?
Mary.
Is your spouse a U.S. citizen?
No, she's not.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have one child.
What are your children's names and their ages?
Miguel Sanchez Jr., and he's 2 years old.
Were your children born in the United States?
Yes.
Are you the biological parent of your children?
Yes, I am.
Are either of your parents U.S. citizens?
No, they're not.
Where do you work?
I work in a warehouse.
How long have you worked at this job?
For 4 years.
And what are your job duties there?
I am the shipping manager.
Have you traveled out of the United States since you submitted this application?
No.
When was the last time you traveled out of the United States?
January 20, 2022.
Where did you travel to?
I traveled to the Dominican Republic.
And when did you come back?
January 30, 2022.
Why did you take this trip?
I went to visit family.
Okay. How many total days have you spent outside of the United States in the last 5 years?
50 days in total.
And what are the total amount of trips you have taken out of the United States in the last 5 years?
5 trips in total.
Okay, for the next part of the interview, I'm going to ask you to answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Why not? Why have you never voted?
Because I'm not a United States citizen.
Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
What are taxes?
Something that people pays to the government.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No.
Any other totalitarian party?
No.
A terrorist organization?
No.
What is communism?
Communism is no freedom.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany?
No.
Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion.
No.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization.
No.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay.
No.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
What is a weapon?
An object that is used to harm or kill.
Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No.
Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group?
No.
Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat?
No.
Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No.
Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
Sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No.
Been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony?
No.
Made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
What is a habitual drunkard?
Someone who drinks too much alcohol.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you?
No.
What does deported mean?
Is when the federal government expels you from the United States.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes.
What is the form of government of the United States?
A democratic republic.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
And what is an oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations. I'm going to recommend your application as approved.
Si te gustaría informarte de cómo son las entrevistas en la oficina que a ti te corresponde, dónde tendrás tu entrevista, te invito a que nos sigas en nuestro segundo canal de YouTube, Citizens Ahora. En este segundo canal ponemos experiencias todos los días de diferentes partes del país. Puede ser que una de estas experiencias te dé información que tú necesitas para tu entrevista. Así que no olvides, síguenos en nuestro segundo canal de experiencias, Citizens Ahora.